does it always look so bloomed out? Huh. What's going on? I'm your oh so glorious and beloved Mace Valor, going to pick up some lunch. What is up? I'm just here. Yeah, I know. It's getting warm. I usually shave about every 3 months, so there should be nothing new to you guys. So just going through the motions as I am every day, doing my little reach out to the universe. I hope everyone is well. I'm hanging in there day by day, trying to keep my sanity together. God, I was so tired yesterday. Felt like all I did was sleep. What's up? Welcome. How are you? It feels good having the AC on my face. Not having, like, it's weird not having the beard because I like to do this. But at the same time, it's like, it's just so refreshing not having it. Cleans up pretty good, I think. So. Binge watching my videos, huh? Anything, I know a lot of like the stuff that I've done in the last couple of years are just live stream archives, but of any actual content that I produced and put out and uploaded, is there anything that that tickles the fancy? Is there anything that I've done that you find to be worthy of having an addition to? I always like people I always like to hear that people enjoy the stuff that I put out. I am my own worst critic, so I think it's a nice hot pile of garbage for the most part. But if you guys get enjoyment out of it, so be it. There are some that I really like, but they just take so long to produce, and I really just don't have the time. So like the Who the Fuck Is This, where I talk about B-list celebrities. I love that. It's an interesting thing to write. It's just really stressful to edit. It's really stressful to edit those. I've only done one of them, but shit, man, I talk about B-list. The thing is, I don't care about B-list celebrities. So it's funny writing it, but then you have to do all this research and you got to learn about the person and stuff, and I really don't like that. And there's no line. Turn over this way. Are these guys even open? Yeah, I guess they're open. Oh, that's good. Well, those are all true. Those are all true stories. There's been some weird shit that's happened in my day. I ain't gonna lie.
Hello, welcome to Linux. Can you give me 1 second, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's the...
Do you have chocolate milk?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, can I get that? And then, do you have a 6-piece nugget?
Yes, we do.
Can I get that spicy?
Okay.
With a large Diet Coke?
The sauce is 60 spicy
Barbecue and ranch.
and a large Diet Coke.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, can I get 2 crispy chicken sandwiches?
Okay.
And then, a large root beer, and that'll be it.
Okay, it's going to be $15.65 for window, please.
Yeah, Diet Coke for the miss. You guys already know.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to upload more of that. I'll probably record one today, just because I have a little bit of time today. I'll do that. I need to continue on. I did red phase. I need to go on to blue phase. So mainly we did mostly weapons training the entire time. So yeah, the BCT ones, those that was an interesting time, man. And I was gonna do just basic training as a single video, but then as I started recording, I was like, holy crap, man, I have a lot of stories from basic. So I was like, screw it, might as well just give the people what they want, right? They want to hear me yip yap, I'll fucking yip yap. Oh, congratulations. Do you know where you're going? You going to Jackson or are you going to Fort Benning? Yeah. Oh, Leonardwood.
Yeah.
Thanks. I totally forgot that Fort Leonard Wood was a thing. Fort Lost in the Woods, as they call it. Yeah, they do a lot of, they do Sears training out there, which I can't remember what Sears stands for. An engineer? Yeah, a geo-engineer. That's cool, man. You're like test for earthquakes and shit, or I have no idea what that is. I mean, the number one thing about enlisting is that you want to choose a field. If you're going to take it seriously, for when you get out for your civilian life, right? What up, Crib? You want to choose something. You want to choose a career path that, while you're enlisted, can also be put on a resume for when you get out. So, like, I was a cook, for example. That sucks because no one gives a fuck if you were a cook in the Army. It's kind of like if you're an MP. Just because you're an MP in the Army doesn't mean that it's going to help you get into the police academy. It doesn't hurt, but it definitely doesn't fucking help. It doesn't make you stick out from the guy that just graduated high school. So there are certain career fields where when there's a specialization, it'll definitely help. So like a lot of IT related stuff, that helps when you get out of the Army. It's like, oh, you have hands-on real world experience with this shit. Awesome. Let's fucking use you, But if you're like running distro and you're just driving trucks the whole time you were gone, no one gives a fuck. It's like, oh, you drove trucks for fucking 12 years in the Army. Good for you. We don't give a shit. Do you have your CDL? You have your CDL. That's all we care about. You know what I mean? The recruiters kind of make it seem like any job can translate over really easy. Like mine, I was going to go to culinary school. That was already a given. I didn't, but at the time I wanted to. So I was like, I'm going to be a cook in the Army. And then when I get out, I'll go to culinary school. And he's like, oh, you don't even need to go to culinary school. You can get in any 5-class restaurant because they'll know that you're a cook in the military. You were a chef. And it's like, no, I don't believe that. They're not going to take some guy that fucking, was a cook in the Army and let him work for Gordon Ramsay. It doesn't work that way. I knew that ahead of time. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the, that's the downside, man. And my heart goes out to a lot of veterans that are hard up for work that enlisted as a combat MOS, because combat MOSs are some of the worst that translate into the civilian world. It's just the nature of the beast, There's not, it's like 11 Bravo does not translate to a civilian job field very well, or artillery or anything like that. Work for the HVAC shop or maintenance shop in the military. All right, maintenance, they only work on vehicles. They only work on vehicles, and HVAC, there are no HVAC MOSs. All the HVAC work is contracted out to civilians. You're smart not to be a cook. Hey man, you guys can knock being a cook all day. I enjoyed it. As stressful as my job was, I was good at it, and I like working with food. So just because for you guys personally, you guys don't like cooking, that's on you guys, man. I love throwing down in the kitchen. Was it stressful? Hell yeah, it was. But that was my passion. My passion was fucking putting smiles on people's faces, cooking up fucking good ass food. So for what it's worth, I don't regret it. There are things about it I regret, definitely. Do I have some hard feelings about it? Oh, you bet your fucking ass I do. But at the end of the day, man, I chose to enlist doing the job that I loved, and I wouldn't change that for the world. don't let anyone make you feel bad about the MOS you chose. All right. You can look at it and analyze it and be as honest as you want about it. But at the end of the day, if it brings you pride and a sense of accomplishment, then by all means, there you go. Don't let some asshole come on and try to make you feel bad. You know, if you're talking to someone, military personnel, you're talking to civilian, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. As long as you felt proud and a sense of accomplishment, pride and a sense of accomplishment, then you're all good, because that's all that matters in the day is you and how you feel. You didn't cook Gordon Ramsay food, you cooked different food, right? Well, obviously. I mean, there were a few times like during the cooking competitions, right? We kind of did it up Gordon Ramsay style. We did it real fancy. I won 3 of them. Actually, every single one that I've ever been in, I won. Won Cook of the Quarter multiple times because of the brain knowledge that I have when it comes to food service. But here's the deal, man. It's really kind of fucking pissed me off. I was a shoo-in. I was one of the guys that was going to go to Fort Lee for the Army cooking, or the military cooking competition, where we're every branch, every post, we were all going up against each other for this massive cooking competition. And I was going to present Fort Drum, and it was one of my NCOs. And I was so pissed because they had this new girl came in I know I should that by now. Roughly every 3 months. So this new girl, I don't want to pull any fucking race cards or anything, because I don't think it necessarily, I mean, let's be fucking real. I think race did have something to do with it, because people of similar races in the DFAC that were of the same race as the DFAC manager got preferential treatment. But I'm not going to fucking be the one to cry wolf on that. All I'm going to say is that there was this brand new girl just out of fucking AIT, and she got in good with the DFAC manager. So they stripped me from my slot for someone that just joined the fucking Army, just got out of advanced individual training. They let her and her NCO go. And her NCO, because he was also one of the shift leaders, he was a horrible fucking cook. They were like, and they did horrible at Fort Lee. Like, it was an embarrassment. Fort Drum, like, we didn't even fucking come back with a medal. Like, it was fucking embarrassing. And like, we saw pictures of the food that they worked on. No steady hands with plating or anything like that. They kind of just slop shit together. It's like, some of the things that they got to cook with was fucking out of this world amazing. They got to cook alligator, right? And all they did was fucking pan-sear it and throw some peppers and onions on it. Dude, bread that motherfucker up like a catfish and put him on some grits. Get some okra and stewed tomatoes on the side, right? You want to fucking make it southern, make it fucking southern, make it goddamn proud, okay? A little bit of Cajun seasoning on that bad boy, all right? Do something fucking with it. But you're just gonna fucking pan-sear fucking alligator and fucking call it a day? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Or a soup. There you go. Like, dude, people say alligator tastes like chicken. Does it exactly taste like chicken? No. What that statement means is when something tastes like chicken, it can be used universally, because chicken can go in just about anything. You can do damn near anything with chicken, and it's kind of hard to fuck it up. Same thing with alligator. There's all sorts of different applications that you could put alligator in, and provided you don't overcook the damn thing, it's probably going to come out pretty fucking good. So you might as well utilize what you can, add some spice to it, because on its own, it doesn't have a huge ton of flavor. So you got to work with it. Okay, that's why it tastes like chicken. Why? Because just like chicken, you got to work with it, man. You got to give it a reason to be as awesome as it is. Military girls are hot. I don't know what fucking military you're talking about. Hey-o. No. So my perception of it tastes like chicken is that it's adaptable. Because chicken, like I just said, man, you can do a lot with it. On its own, yeah, of course. If you just fucking took a chicken and fucking pan roasted it and threw it in the oven, it's not going to taste good. It might be juicy, some crispy skin, but it's just going to be basic fucking chicken, right? But you take that same chicken, you put a little lemon pepper on that bad boy, maybe a little bit of glaze, a honey glaze on top of it, let the skin really pop, man. You could do all sorts of crazy shit with chicken. There's a lot of foods you can do that with. I mean, not to the extent of a steak. A steak you got to be a lot more temperamental with. You can season it all different kinds of ways. You can marinate it all kinds of ways. But when it comes to cooking a steak, man, you don't want to overcook a steak. You know, you don't, the protein structures of it, man, you don't want to fuck those up at all. Anyone that cooks a fucking a well-done steak has a special spot in hell. I like mine with a little bit of heartbeat left in it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't do rare steaks. Rare's too much. I like a medium rare. Medium rare, that's as far as I'll go. Okay, that's perfect for me. A medium rare steak. Oh, a medium rare ribeye all day, every day. It's my favorite cut, my favorite piece of meat. Nice marbleization in that bad boy. Not a huge fan of New York strip or sirloin. I mean, you can get somewhat good marbling, but you know, why you like blood? No. All right, so when you cook a medium rare steak, it's warm in the middle. It's warm and it's pink. It's not red. Red is rare. It's got a tiny hint of red in the middle on a medium rare steak, but it's mostly pink, tiny bit of red. But in the cooking process, there's no more blood. The blood's the first thing that cooks. It's got a special name. It's like C something. But during the cooking process of cooking a steak, there is no blood. Like when you take a steak, like even a well-done steak, and you throw it down, you're just going to see some red. That's just the protein molecules that have broken down, and that's like the excess juices that come out and stuff. It's got that red color to it. It doesn't mean it's blood. The blood's definitely cooked off, okay? Blood's the first thing that cooks when you cook a steak. I can't remember the name. I wish I knew the name. Off the top of my head, but it's got some sort of scientific name of what happens with the protein structures, especially with the blood when you cook it and it gets all juicy. You know, a little bit of brown bits in there, you know what I mean? It's fucking tasty. All right. And I just realized, did they even give us a straw? Oh, you bitch! We have fucking cunt. One straw. Medium rare, pan-sear bait. Also the dyes that are not all the time. Oh fuck. Give me one fucking straw. These fucking idiots. This is why they shouldn't raise the minimum wage. And I have said that a billion times, and I will say it a billion more times. Do not raise the minimum wage because motherfuckers don't know how to do their goddamn job. As always, I just got home. Gonna eat some lunch. Thank you guys for chit-chatting with me. I missed you guys, and I know you missed me. Either today or tomorrow, I'll record another BCT video for you. Okay? Hope you guys enjoy. As always, yours with the Lord, Mace Valor, signing off.